So, hi guys, we have with the CAT 2021 topper, Amrit Anvesh. So, congratulations, Amrit, on scoring 99.98 percentile. So, how was your first reaction when you saw the CAT scorecard? Or
First of
were you
all, thank
expecting this such high score?
First of all, thank you very much. Actually, it was like a very normal reaction. Like, what can I say? I wasn't expecting actually this score. So my first reaction was I called my parents to tell them about this score, and they were like, "Yeah, good score, congratulations." And after that, I actually moved into my hostel like yesterday because it was closed due to COVID restrictions. So I was like busy setting up my room. So I just went back doing that. So it was a pretty normal reaction. Like as no one could
Yeah.
expect. Yeah,
So, what was your sectional percentile in VARC, DILR, and Quant?
yeah. So for VARC, my percentile was 99.91. For DILR, it was 99.96, and for GON, it was 99.45.
Uh, okay. So was this your first attempt at CAT 2022?
Yeah, this was my first attempt for CAT.
So when did you start your preparation? I mean, what was your preparation strategy for CAT?
So, like coming up into my final year, I had decided that I would appear for both the GRE and the CAT exams, and so I had like started some casual preparation for that, and also there were some hardships in our family. Like my paternal uncle was admitted in the hospital due to COVID, so like amongst that, I could not have enough time to like prepare like fully. So I all I could do was like prepare for some specific sessions, and apart from that, I gave some mock tests, and it was all my preparation for the exam.
So did you read any or refer to any specific books for CAT or any particular section? Any books you have
Uh,
referred to?
Yeah, I actually did not refer any books because like due to like some restrictions, we could not also go outside. So all I could use was like resources from YouTube and other videos. So and whatever the analysis of the mock exam. So all I used was refer to those, and yeah.
Okay. So did you take any coaching from any institute or from any
No,
online
I
coaching?
haven't. No, I haven't taken any coaching. I used self preparation from YouTube and other sources.
Okay, that's good. And how much time it took you to complete the CAT syllabus? I mean, CAT has a very vast syllabus, especially in quant. So quant and verbal ability. So how did you? What time did you take to complete that whole syllabus?
Coming from an engineering background, so like I was confident about my quant questions, and from childhood I was like I would say like I was interested in reasoning, and I also practiced some DILR for that, and verbal was actually like one of my weak sections. So before that, so as I had already planned to like prepare for both the GRE and CAT, and they both have an English section in common in verbal. So I had actually like started preparing some like referring to some YouTube videos regarding reading comprehension and all those, and so I think those helped a lot with the preparation. But I actually did not know about the CAT syllabus pretty well because it is actually pretty vast. So I just went with whatever I could do within like 2 to 3 months.
Okay. So you said that you did mock analysis. So how many mock tests did you attempt before CAT?
Uh, I think I gave around 4 to 5 mock tests, and somewhere from like some other external websites, somewhere from like an academy. So some mock tests had like the analysis portion that. So I refer to those like I analyzed where I was getting my questions wrong, what I was doing wrong, where I was doing silly mistakes, where I was on which questions I was spending a lot of time, and so that helped me like re-strategize the exam before the test day.
Okay. And what was your take on reduction in questions? I mean, when you have went to appear for CAT, on you'll see your set saw that questions has been reduced to 66. So, what was your take on that?
Actually, it was a good thing that it was done because it allowed for get a number of get a time to focus on some questions, so that we don't have to worry about like leaving some questions out. Because in during my mock exams, the thing that was I was facing constantly was I was leaving out a lot of questions in the quant section because I was spending I was getting means, putting all my attention to one question. So actually, it was a kind of a relief for me.
Okay. So, VARC is one section in CAT which student take lightly, but it is a very important. I mean, and it's also very tough to crack. So, how did you ace in this exam in this particular section?
Yeah. So actually, we like I said, during my final year, I had prepared. I started preparing for the English because I was actually like my English was not pretty strong. So like coming up with the verbal section and reading comprehension, I had started some preparation from YouTube because of that, and I actually did a lot of reading comprehension from different sources. So I think like doing this repeatedly, I could figure out a pattern like on in which paragraphs where we can find the information and which information to look at. So I think those helped me with tracking the VARC section and have actually taken my English and verbal section from weak to a strong point.
And what was your preparation plan for quant and DILR?
Yeah, actually, as I'm from BTech, from an engineering background, so I was pretty confident about my quant. Checked the syllabus of the quant section, and I was actually I was confident that I could do the quant sections, but I was spending a lot of time on some questions that during the mock exams. So I all I did was made up my mind to give a specific time to some questions, and if I'm not able to do that within that time, so I would just skip the question, or if I see any lengthy questions, I'll just come back to that in the end. And for DILR, actually, I had made up my plan was to like DILR has some sections like for one question there are like 4 or 5 questions. So I used to see the information given for one set, and if I could figure out a plan on what I can do, in which process I can follow to make the information utilize the information, then I would just proceed to do that, and that actually helped me a lot in solving the
Okay.
section.
So, yeah, you just said that you are from engineering background, and I saw on your LinkedIn profile that you have done internship in various organization in IIT or in IIT Kanpur, I think, or IIT,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
right. So, does that help in your CAT preparation, or you are saying that you have also done preparation for GRE? So, does that also help in preparation?
That actually GRE has a verbal section as well. So I was pretty weak in verbal before my final year because my English was not that great. I would like to think so. Preparing for both parallelly was actually quite helpful because I was able to like uh, give full attention to developing my verbal ability. And apart from that, the engineering background has helped me a lot with the quant section because most of the syllabus in the quant was actually already covered in our courses. So I did not have to do a separate preparation for those sections, and I just had to revise some of the concepts, and then I was good to go for the exam.
And in CAT exam, accuracy is very important when on the exam day. So marking the correct answers more than the negative is very important. So how did you manage negative marking in CAT?
So all I did was I was actually making sure that I was marking the answers if and only if I was sure of the answer and I was not taking any risks. I think I only took some not wild but calculated risks and calculated cases in like one or two questions, which were from the DILR section, where I could make up from the information, from the remaining information about one or two questions. But apart from that, I did not take any guesses, and I just went and solved the questions, and whichever one I could solve and get the answers, I just marked those, and that was my strategy. Like I had decided not to guess many questions.
Okay. So, what are your interests other than, I mean, academics? So, what you do in free time or to relax your mind from studies? So, what are your interests?
Yeah, in my college, like in IIT Alcala, there are a lot of clubs, and I'm actually a part of a lot of clubs. I'm part of the music club Dylan Bass. I'm part of the astronomy club. I have even I'm also one of the founding members of our electrical club. So actually, those clubs have a lot of activities year round, and I keep engaged in those. Apart from that, I'm also part of the institute basketball team here, and I also like to play like basketball in my free time, and I also like do music. I also beatbox, and I've learned the guitar and drums on my own. So I like doing that. So those are my
So,
things.
if you don't mind, so can you do a little bit beatboxing for us?
Yeah, sure. So it's this one song by Green Day, Bollywood of Broken Dreams. So I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. I walk alone and I walk alone. Like this, just a
That's
short one.
that's that's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and what's your plan for appearing for GDPI, and how are you preparing for it?
I'm actually I'm contacting alumni from NIT Rourkela and who are my seniors, and those who have like already aced the CAT exam, and I'm taking guidance from them regarding GD and PI and how to prepare for those. Apart from that, I'm also searching for information like from YouTube and all the sources, and preparing for those accordingly.
So, do you have any particular B school in mind that yes, I want to go to this particular college? I mean, everyone has some dream school. So,
Yeah, IIM, ABC are the top schools. Like I'm Ahmedabad and I'm Bangalore and I'm Kozhikode, and those are like my dream schools because honestly I hadn't expected this score from the CAT exam. So as I've got this score, so those are my dream schools, and if I'm able to achieve admit in any of these, then I would be very happy.
yeah. Okay. And what's your plan? I mean, uh, after MBA, I mean that you want to do something after MBA, career in terms of
Yeah,
career.
there are many successful entrepreneurs from India, and so I also want to be one of them. So, like, I want to make a name for myself as well, and also serve the community and the people here in India.
So, except CAT or GRE, are you preparing for any other exam, or have you appeared for any another management exam?
No, as of now, I haven't appeared for. I had only prepared for those two exams, and I only appeared for those. Apart from that, as I'm from electrical engineering, I'm also planning to give the GATE exam this year. So that is the preparation for that is mostly on core electrical. So, uh, but any management exams, I have not given.
So, what is your biggest motivation, or who is your biggest motivation in life? You have to
I would
say.
say my biggest motivation in my life is my father because he has overcome a lot of hardships and to get where he is today. And so I always set him as my idol, and I try to follow his footsteps and take inspiration from him throughout my life.
And if you have to, uh, I mean, sum up your success mantra in one line, so how would you describe that?
I'd say like we like people get very tense regarding some exams. So all I can say is like keep calm and like trust the process. In the end, it will be all good. So and no need to get tensed about the preparation. Just focus on the goal, and you'll be able to achieve.
Any advice related to preparation strategy you want to give for the next year aspirants for CAT or any other management exam?
I would say is all I can advise is like give as many mock tests as possible and try to analyze your weaker sections and as and analyze like always do the analysis after the mock exams as it will help you to like understand your strategy and help you develop your plans better, and it will also help you know where you are weak, and it will also and you can then work on improving those sections. And many people
And
actually get very worked up for exam day, and so I would also advise them to like not stick to last minute study and cramming sessions, and instead get some sleep for at least 3 to 5 days before the exam. So and also give mock exams during the time of the slot, because it will help them like get acquainted to that timing and like biologically, so it will help them a lot.
so, what was your last minute preparation strategy or the strategy that you followed on exam day? Because various candidates have different strategies on exam day. So, what was yours?
On exam day, I actually did not study about like any subject matter. All I did was I got a good amount of sleep. I ate a very light meal before the exam, and I actually reached the test center very early. Like when I reached, there was still 45 to 50 minutes left for the test. So I just closed my mind and like focused on the task at hand, and I think that helped me like clear any distractions and just focus on the exam, and that helped me like clear the exam, I guess.
So my last question for you is related to fear and anxiety. It's a very common issue, like these days, and people feel very anxious and they feared. So did you have a fear of making it or felt anxious, and how did you overcome it?
I would say like I am actually like if you ask my friends about me, they would say that I am actually a kind of a very relaxed person. And so I actually did not think about the exam at all. Like I just went with the preparation and the mock exams, and I just thought I should just give the exam as it was my first attempt, and I'm still in my final year of my engineering. So I just gave. Actually, I was very relaxed for the exam day, and I did not get tensed at all. I made sure I got a good sleep, and that also helped me like beat the stress of the exam. And I think getting all anxious about exam day and the like fear of making it or not is actually very detrimental for the preparation, as it can actually hurt what you can say your preparation, and it can like demotivate you. So one should not get anxious at all and just focus on the goal. It will be all great in the end.
So that's all questions I had, and I wish all the best for you for your future endeavors, and especially for the GDPI section and where now you will be appearing for different colleges once you are starting to
Thank
get call. So hope you achieve great success ahead. Thank you for
thank you very much.
chatting with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.